Hi, I'm Aaron Sizemore, and this is where I grew up, east side of Detroit. Moved here when I was about 3 years old from Corktown with my brother Tom Sizemore and my parents, and we lived upstairs here. My grandparents lived downstairs, my mom's parents, and so my maternal grandparents. And I remember as a kid I always felt I had two mothers because my grandmother worshipped me and took such good care of me. I had her in the daytime and my mom in the evening and on the weekends. And I think I was maybe 4 or 5 until I was able to discriminate that, hey, that's my grandmother. And but this was a great neighborhood to grow up in, Hamburg, east side of Detroit. I think it's still a great neighborhood, and we still own this house. And this is where I began to dream, just like we all do. And Tom and I were really inseparable, playing down here at Wilkins Field, having adventures, going to City Airport, crossing Gunston, and at some point I remember when my brother decided to become an actor, and it just seemed to me, and everyone thought, what do you mean you're going to be an actor? But to me, I thought, well, of course he's going to be an actor. I mean, he was so dramatic and compelling, and always the leader, and you would follow him in anything he created. And so, it just made perfect sense when I saw him in all these great films and doing such great work. And we started this movie project. And as much as I tried to be there for Tom, Tom has been there for me. And we've brought this to where we've got a screenplay. We've got a great group of actors that have attached themselves, from Danny Trejo to David Preval from The Sopranos, to Sally Kellerman, and a very experienced director, great production team. And we want to shoot it all in Detroit. We want to shoot it right here where we grew up. And that's important to us. I mean, we grew up right here. This is where we became the men we are today. And we own this house still. We're proud to still own this house, and we try to keep it in the best shape as possible. We're Detroiters, and we want to bring an honest thief. It's the name of the screenplay that I wrote. And I would have never written it if my brother wasn't there saying, hey, you can do this, because it wasn't easy. And so we thought that we would just turn it over. Instead of always being at the the kind of mercy of financiers, we'd turn it over to the public and ask for funding. And in that manner, then we could control where we invested the money. And we want to invest it all in Detroit, as much as we can. And we've worked it out where 80% of any money that we raise when we put the project on Indiegogo would be spent in our hometown. And that's the goal. And we're on there now, and we hope you'll support us so that we can bring this dream and these two kids that ran these streets, and that we can bring this film right back onto these streets. And the only way we can do it is with your help. So we hope that you'll support us and help us realize, two brothers realize a dream. And thank you for listening. And let's go Detroit. Thank you very much.